Money is a very simple thing. After all, what can be so complicated about a coin or a currency note? If you think that's what money is, well, then you are in for a big surprise. Besides being a financial tool, money is a much more complicated thing. And if you want to understand money, then you need to understand the underlying rules that you can learn to use it for your advantage. Want to know more about these rules? Well, stick around till the end to find out. Hello, welcome back to a brand new video on this channel. Today, we will be discussing the 10 golden rules of money, so that you can learn and understand how money works. Once you grasp the fundamental concepts, it's just a matter of time before you will hold control over money, and that's where all the treasure lies. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Rule 1. Money management. It all starts with properly managing your money. Often, people think managing money is complicated and requires specialized knowledge. It's actually the opposite. All you need to do is acquire the financial understanding to a point where you can manage your finances. It's quite logical that if you can earn it, then managing it shouldn't pose a challenge. So, start with learning the basic principles of money and understanding how money machinery works. Once you get a sound hold on the principles, then analyze your cash flows, because the crux of managing money lies in it. It's the first step towards your financial freedom. Rule 2. Spend less than you make. Spending less than you make is quite a straightforward rule, but so many people still struggle with it. Indeed, the world we live in today is always throwing at us such opportunities that force us to spend more money. But then, that's the thing about this rule. You need to discipline yourself and take control of your expenses. If your emotions are leading your financial habits and forcing you to spend the money around recklessly on the things that you don't even need, that's not the way to make great wealth and achieve financial freedom. You need to analyze your expenses, cut all the unnecessary ones out, and put the leftover amount in your savings. The best way to do this is by making a budget and then sticking to it. To fulfill any of your financial goals, you need to take control of your spending habits. And that starts here. Rule 3. Build an emergency fund. Life is uncertain, and you never know when the next calamity will come knocking at your door. In such a case, if you will have money in your emergency fund, then you might not get a big hit. As we know, money might not solve all our problems, but money can surely solve all our money problems. So it's not just an optional thing to have. Making an emergency fund is a must if you want to achieve financial freedom. In fact, it's the first step towards it. So if you haven't built one, make it on a priority basis and ensure you are only using it to fund your dire needs and only in emergencies. Rule 4. Avoid accumulation of debt. There is no doubt that debt is a great financial tool if employed in the world of business and investment. But when it comes to personal finances, it's a great rule to not accumulate debt. First, try your best to not get yourself in a situation where you have to borrow money. But in some extreme conditions, even when you have acquired it, pay it back immediately. Debt has different forms. For example, your pending credit card bill is also a form of debt, because what might look like a meager amount initially will become a huge pile of debt within no time. So, a better approach is to avoid any sort of accumulation. Rule 5. Make solid financial goals. Goals are a way to give direction to your spending habits. Experts of money say that have two types of goals when it comes to money. The short ones that will help you get the things that you need. For example, saving for a new phone, house renovations, and weekend getaways. And then come the long-term goals, which can include saving up for getting a new house, buying a car, or funding your college education. Those who don't set financial goals have no direction, which leads to overspending and unnecessary expenses. If you think that your money will get itself sorted, that's not going to happen. So, better make a plan today and make a solid one. Rule 6. Invest. Investment is a complex topic, and that's one of the reasons that many people avoid even talking about it. But the thing is, you can't talk about rules or principles of money without bringing in investment. It's a tool that will make your money grow and make you wealthy, of course, if done correctly. As I said, investment is complex, and there are a lot of risks associated with it. But then no good thing comes without some amount of risk attached to it. What you need to do is perform proper research, make a test portfolio, and learn about investing before you step into the realm of investment. Summarizing this rule in one sentence, invest time before you invest money. Learn how money has been made and lost in the world before you commit your own money. Rule 7. Make a retirement plan. When you start earning, mostly in your early 20s, you are very energetic and full of potential. As your age progresses, you start earning more, but after a while, you start losing all the energy you had in your youth, and after a certain age, you can't earn any more. That's a universal thing. And when that happens, you need to have a sound retirement plan to support your financial needs. The earlier you start planning your retirement fund, the better managed it will be. And when you are young, you can save more, so you will be collecting a big fund for your future self. When people are young, they think they are going to stay like that forever and don't plan their retirement. But as it comes closer, the expenses have already gone up because you have to fund things like your children's education, marriages, and building assets. So it becomes difficult to save for retirement. The golden rule here is to take a plan as soon as you start earning, so your lifestyle remains the same when you retire. Rule 8. Automate your earning. The thing is, a lot of people in this world work for money. Some do jobs, others manage their businesses to make money out of it. However, those who understand money make money work for them. You might ask, how's that possible? So, for starters, you need to create a mechanism where even when you are sleeping, you are making money. And this can only be done by automating your earnings. It can be anything from investing in a stock portfolio to establishing a business that doesn't require your attention and time to make you money. Everything runs by itself, and even if you leave the country, the inflow of cash never stops. And the essence of this rule lies in making something that doesn't need your direct intervention. Start automating today so you can enjoy the benefits later. Rule 9. Debt management. In the world of finance, managing debt is a real skill. Because in some situations, even when you try to not get under the burden of debt, you still find yourself struggling with the issue. So in that sort of situation, managing that debt is the best thing you can do. Start with categorizing your debts based on the rates of interest you pay on each of them. Once done with that, start clearing off the debt that has the greatest interest rate of all. If you can't repay the debt in full, get yourself an installment plan and make sure to pay each installment on time. Make the debt repayments on a priority basis and relieve yourself of debt in no time by following this rule. Rule 10. Learn from mistakes. As I said, money matters are not as simple as believed to be. When you will get on this journey of financial freedom and wealth creation, there are high chances that you are going to commit mistakes, from losing the track of your spending to losing money in the stock market. But the thing is, you need to stay resilient while learning from your mistakes. Create a log of all your financial activities, and then analyze which of your practices help achieve your financial goals, and which ones are losing you money. Once you understand what's wrong, learn from it and move on. Mistakes are there to make you understand, and they shouldn't stop you from achieving your target. So don't think it's going to be easy, but keep on learning, and you will become an expert at managing money. So that's a wrap. I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.